Hey YouTube, this is Jaden Storm coming at you from Team Shadowstrike, and I have a video. I posted my Liberator of Bonds Gancelot deck profile for you guys. So I thought I would do a quick, maybe a combo, a good way to get his combo off, and maybe a couple other combos if I think of any that are good with the deck. So, like I told you guys, I play this as my starter because I find it best. Because in your opening hand, this is the grade 3 I want to draw into in my first 5 cards, whether I draw into it first or I hit it when I redraw, because it is because that way I can use this to search out my cross-ride variant. But even if you know, I open up with him, you know, it's better than no grade 3 at all, and then maybe I'll get lucky and hit him with Little Fighter Kron. So let me show you kind of like a sample hand. Whoops. Hang on, guys. Dropped a card. God damn it. Guys, sorry, my stupid dog. Fuck! Okay. A good opening hand, say, this would be my definition of a good opening hand. And let's say I draw into this. So let's say this is my first 6 cards of the game. This would be like perfect. You know, you got your Scrad, a Gancelot, a Fallon, a Blashblade, a Lou, and a Marin. So let's say this is my starting hand. What I'm probably going to do is ride into Marin, slide him out. Turn 2 will look probably something like this. Say I use his skill and I search and add Zenith into my opening hand, and then maybe something like this. Call. I'm going to have some more cards in my hand by that time, obviously. So I might call this, or I might set up a Scrad with a good boost if I get it. That way I can Spirit Call off the top of the deck. But let's say my formation looks like this. Okay, so there's the grade 2, 1, 0. Let's set up a formation here. Let's say we have Bruno. Let's say we have one of this guy. And let's say we have a Blaster Blade. Okay. Let's say this is my formation before the turn I cross Break Ride. This would be a really good setup. And let's say I have two Gancelots in the drop zone. So we got our 2 Gancelots in the drop zone. So then let's say start of my turn I'm at 4 more damage and I cross Break Ride. So here's what I would recommend you do, because here's what happens. When you cross Break Ride over Gancelot, 3 of your rear guards get to gain plus 5,000 power. I would recommend these 3 targets. Let me show you why. Let's say, okay, so these 3 targets gain plus 5, and your Vanguard gains plus 10. Swing for 14. Okay. Or, better yet, you know, when you attack for 14, okay, so then he's going to go 23, 33. We get to put our Blaster Blade to the bottom of the deck, and we get to Spirit Call the top card of the deck. Oh, looky, there's a Marin. Okay, plus 10,000 power. So then we got 33 coming our opponent's Vanguard. Then let's say our drive checks are critical and a draw trigger, which would be awesome. Now, here's a couple things that happens when you perform the cross Break Ride skill. The limit break. You Superior Call this top card, Bruno's skill kicks off, so he gains another plus 3,000. So this has gained 8,000 power. So this 7,000 is now a 15k booster. So then if we did drive check this, we have 10,000 extra power we can boost anywhere. So then that would give us, so we started off with a 14k attacker, which is going to be able to attack anything on the board. and then we gained a new 10k attacker. Then we attacked for 33. So we went from a 14k attack to a 33 attack. Say we drove tech 2 triggers, so that's an additional 10,000 power we can put anywhere on the board. And then without any extra boosts, we have 15, and he also gained +5 from the brake ride, so he's 17. So 17 and 15, that's 32,000 right there. And then over here, this was Superior called off the top with Gancelot, so it gains +10,000. The Baron's one of my favorite cards to rip off the top of the deck with Gancelot, because that means she's going to be swinging for 20k by herself. So okay, then swing for 20k, and then 26. That's a pretty awesome turn. You got a lot of attacks in with high powers. And then let's say the following turn, we don't have our cross brake ride, right? But we have 2 Gancelots in the drop zone. And at this point, we're going to have probably another one of the Gancelots in our hand. So let's say we can call that Gancelot. Then what's really cool is you can pretty much repeat the same process. Swing for 12, so you're going to be able to hit anything except a Crossroad Vanguard. So you're going to be able to attack anything but a Crossroad Vanguard. Then you can go 13, 23, Limit Break to the bottom, Superior Call, +10,000, +3,000. And then, and then before you start all your attacks, you would have put these 2 Gancelots on the bottom of your deck, +10,000. So now you kind of made up for not having the brake ride. That's why this is a good tech. You could play. I wouldn't recommend any more than 3 copies of it. There's one for the Minerva deck. There's one for I think there's one for the Dauntless deck. I'm not sure, but I do know there's one for the Gancelot and the Minerva deck. And it is definitely a card that I think everyone should be playing in their Liberator deck. It is very good because, like I said, at the start of this turn, say we had this, and we had 2 Gancelots in the drop zone. Activate his effect to put them both on the bottom of the deck, +10,000. 12 to the bottom, 23, Limit Break, +10, +3. Get our drive check. Say we get just even 1. That's going to be another 5,000 power anywhere on the board. So after we do our drive checks, then we're going to have 21, 21, 31, and then 21, 27. That's why this deck is so good. It's because it can push really high numbers thanks to Gancelot Zenith's Limit Break. That's why this deck does so well, and it's definitely one of the better decks. I don't want to say top 3, but it's definitely one of the better ones, just simply because it takes a lot out of your opponent to have to guard all of this. So this is just a couple of combos I thought I would show you in the main combo of the Cross Break Ride. So this is here for you guys. I hope this helped you. If there's another deck that you want me to show you any combos that I may know, I will be more than happy to do it if I haven't already done it yet. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up this video for me, and I will see you guys later.